Job chapter 15. Wayan Eliphaz Hatemani Wayomar, and Eliphaz the Temani responded, and he said, Hehakam Yahane Da'at Ruh. Is it that a wise man should answer words of breath? Wayamaleh Qadim Bitano, and he should fill his belly with the east wind. Hokeh Bedavar Lo Yisakon. Reprovingly, by a word he shall not benefit. Wamilin Lo Yo'el, and words there is not profit in them. Afahata ta peryira. Even thou frustrateth fear with igarashiha lipnel, and thou diminisheth meditation before the faces of God. Ki yahalep awonaka pika, because thy iniquity teacheth thy mouth. With Tibahar Lashon Arumim, and thou chooseth the tongue of crafty ones. Yarashia Akapika Walohani, thy mouth shall condemn thee, and not I. Ushapataka Yahanuvak, and thy lips shall answer against thee. Harishon Adam Tiwalid. Is it that the first man thou art begotten? Willipene Gavaot Holalata, and before the hills thou wast brought forth? Habasod Helo Hatishama. Is it in the secret counsel of God thou art hearing? With Tigara Eloka Hokama, and thou limitest to thyself wisdom? Mahayada Atawalohaneda. What hast thou known, and we are not knowing? Tabin Walohe Immanuhu. Thou understandest, and it is not with us. Gamashava Gamayashi Shabanu. Also a grey-haired one, also a very old one, is among us. Kabir Mehavika Yamim. Great more than thy father in days. Hama Atamimaka Tanahu Mortel. Is it a little thing from thee, the consolations of God? Wadavar Lahat Immak, and a word that is gentle with thee. Mahayikahaka Libaka. What? Thy heart is taking thee. Wamahayirazamun Enaka. And what? Thy eyes are flashing. Ki tathib elehel ruhaka, that thou turnest to God thy spirit. Wohosheta mipika milin, and thou bringest forth words from thy mouth. Mahanoshaki Yizaka. What is a man that he should be clean? Wiki Thadak Yuludahitha, and that one begotten of a woman should be righteous. Hen Vikdoshau Lo Yamin. Behold, in his holy ones he is not trusting. Washamaim Lo Zaku Be'enai, and skies are not pure in his eyes. Apakin Ta'ab Wanelah. How much less one abhorred and corrupted. Ki short Chamaim awala, a man drinking unrighteousness like the water. Ahawaka Shema Ali, I shall show thee, hear thou me, with the Haziti Wahasapera, and this I have seen, also I shall declare. Atar Hakamim Yagidu, Walohakihadu, Mehabotam, which wise ones have been declaring, and they have not hid it, the thing from their fathers. Lahem levadam nitnaharsh. To them alone, the earth was given. Veloh avarzar betokam, and a stranger passed not through in their midst. Kol yemei rasha hu mitholel. All the days of a wicked one, he is in pain. Wemisaparashanim nithapanu le'arith. And the number of the years that are laid up for the ruthless. Bashalom shoded yevohenu. In the peace, a destroying one shall encounter him. Lo yamin thuv minni hoshek. He believeth not to return from darkness. With afuy hu harb, and he is a thing spied out for the sword. Nor there the hu lallehm haye. He is one wandering about for the bread. Where is it? Yada kinakon bayado yom hoshek. He hath known that prepared in his hand is the day of darkness. Yiva'atuhu thar umthuqa. Distress and anguish terrify him. Titqafehu kamelak atid lakidor. They prevail against him like a ready king for the battle. Kinat ahel yado, for he hath stretched out to God his hand. Vehel shaddai yitgabbar, and he makes himself mighty against Shaddai. Yarush elau b'thawar. He runneth to him by means of neck, ba'avi gabbe maginau, by means of the thickness of the convex surfaces of his shields. Ki kisapanau behelabo, for he hath covered his faces by means of his fat. Wayashapi ma ale castle, and he effectuated excessive fat upon the flank. Wayishkona arim nikahadot batim lohayetavulamo atrahita atadulgalim. And he dwelt in secret cities, houses they did not dwell in them, which they prepared for ruins. Lo yashar v'lo yaqum helo. He shall not be rich, and his substance shall not stand. V'lo yitlarsh min alam, and his wealth shall not stretch out to the earth. Lo yasur minni hoshek. He shall not depart from darkness. Yonakato tiyabesh shalahabat. A flame shall dry up his shoot. وياسر بروح بيو, and he shall depart by the breath of his mouth. عليها من بشاو نتعا. Let him not trust in vanity, he is deceived. Ki shawa tihya tumurato, because vanity shall be his recompense. Below your more timale, in not his days it shall be accomplished. Wikipato lo ra'anana, and his branch shall not be luxuriant. Yahamosa kagapan bisaro, he shall shake off his sour grape like the vine. Wayashaleka kazait nithato, and he shall throw his blossom like the olive. Kia adat hanef galamud, because the company of a godless one shall be barren. Wesh akala ohale shohad, and fire hath devoured tents of a bribe. Haro amal wea lord awen witanam tachin mirama, trouble conceivingly, and iniquity birthingly, their belly prepareth deceit.